Y'all ready to be the next comedian? Next gentleman comes to the stage is a good friend of mine. He's super hilarious. He has way better hair than I do. And he told me to tell you all that he hopes you all attend his funeral. Put your hands together for Mr. Matt LaBorde!
Funny in my head. That sounds like a morbid, self-imposed intervention. Guys, I have a problem. Thanks for coming here to address that problem. Let's get through this together. For me, so it's almost Christmas now, which is good. This year I get to spend it with my family. Last year I didn't, and I'm terrible at keeping secrets, especially for myself. So I got it. What do you think about that one? I got a bunch of roofies and went online shopping. I know, it sounds like a great idea. How could that possibly go wrong? Besides waking up with a pool of your own bodily fluids. I ordered 42 pounds of gummy bears. But I didn't have to pay shipping, so go Amazon Prime. That was nice. I think I came out on top. And with diabetes. I really want to go live abroad for an extended period of time. That way all the cool films I've seen in America suddenly become posh foreign films. Thank you. And I'm sitting in a Parisian cafe. Oh, Mathieu, have you seen the latest epic by Jean-Claude Dupont? The chronicles the life of a coal miner whose father now will not accept his wedding with his wife. No, Jean-Claude, that sounds really lame. Probably because it's French. You know what I did see? I saw a thrilling American tale about a minority family in the heartland of the Southeast trying to make do with racism and all kinds of other atrocities. It's called Medea Goes to Jail 2. Yeah, the movies are pretty awesome unless you're deaf. The subtitles don't really do much for a film, especially the soundtrack. You have, say, Cherries to Fire. I think it's a movie. And there's this climactic emotional catharsis at the end. They're all running on the beach, and you're sitting there with your hearing-able friends, following along. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Okay, well, I see what you're saying. Okay. Wait, what? And then the music comes in, this thrilling orchestral da-da-da-da-da-da. This man they hired to make the music, sat in a room for days, weeks even, made this beautiful song. And all your friends are here like, oh my God, this is beautiful! I don't know, why are you running? You're just running on the beach. It's nice. Because as a deaf person, all you get in the subtitles is boop boop. Just two little music notes to encapsulate this entire emotional stirring. And it's the same thing for every movie. Chariots of Fire, Jaws, Finding Nemo, Willy Wonka, boop boop. He's a guy running up the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum. What's going on? They're not very big steps. I've been to Philadelphia. That's not that achievement. Just not hearing stuff makes me smarter than everybody. And it's not that hard, though. We have already made advancements decades ahead of our time in sing-along technology. If you've ever watched anything as a 4-year-old, you have the bouncing ball. Can we not just do that for the deaf people? If you're offended because you used to be deaf, congratulations, for one. Welcome back. I always see somebody try to explain to their deaf friend why it's offensive. Like, oh, it's because you sound really funny. You're kind of a dick. I don't have a lot of deaf friends. If all this doesn't work out, all my dreams and aspirations are just going to become a one-armed bandit. Because I imagine I'll get caught. One of my first 2 crimes, I'm still learning the ropes. Say, we got him. Book him, cuff him. I'd be like, to what? I'm actually going to option out the rights to that joke for a film, but the American Association of Amputees was up in arms. Which actually takes a lot of planning on their part. You have to have an even number of people or it's not officially recognized. And you really, you got to feel for them because they get confused all the time with AAA. And of all the people you want to come help you change a tire, it's kind of a two-handed activity. You can go hang out with a deaf guy and watch Chariots of Fire. It's okay. I'm just going to do Joe's material. Yeah. No, I actually, despite everything I've said leading up to this point, I have a girlfriend. And I'm getting about 5 months now. It's going really well. Actually, I really care about it. There's like two real reasons I know I love her. One is when I imagine her decrepitly old. It's not sad. Like most old people, they're just like a really angry scrotum. And it's yelling like, back in my day we hated everything! And we liked it! But with her, it's beautiful to think of somebody that awesome being alive for that long. And the second reason is the other day I was brushing my teeth, and she came up to pinch me on the bottom, the ass, as it were. And her hand bowling ball, and she just fingered me right in the butt. And that's what I learned about my instinctual rape response, which is to just collapse on the ground. Thusly removing my anus from the situation. But really, from the standpoint of a rapist, I can only imagine that, well, you did half the work for me. Just turn over and get started. When she was standing there in her underwear, and she just looks at me and says, "Anytime, motherfucker." Just walks out of the back door. She's actually jealous because my booty walk is nicer than hers. Well, you know what? Practice makes perfect, so I work for what I have. No, actually, she's wonderful. She doesn't read Cosmopolitan. I read it the other day for research, just to see what I was supposed to be into. And there's this little tip they had. It's like, stimulate your boyfriend. You should tickle his genitals with a makeup brush. No amount of makeup is ever going to make that pretty, for one. Two, I've seen how expensive makeup is. Why would you ever dedicate that much, or that many resources to this ugly, just necessity? It's kind of like, it feels like an episode of CSI in My Crotch, because it's like you're dusting for fingerprints. It's like, I'm going to find mine. I wish you found yours. Oh, there's another set of fingerprints? Maybe it's Maybelline. We found some samples of jerk chicken sauce on his genitals. Oh shit, I messed that up. It was Cajun sauce, because then it's jerk chicken. God damn it. I'm so sorry. Just ruined your evening. I don't like some animals. I don't think they're very relevant in today's society. Por ejemplo, if you go to the African savannah and you look about, you see shades of green, brown, some puddles of blue, and then occasionally you see vertical stripes and a mohawk! How has the zebra survived this long? They're not known for their combative abilities. They advertise bubblegum. No, scientists speculate that their camouflage serves to hide their numbers. Maybe a long time ago there was an animal that was easily susceptible to migraines. And now it's just like, here comes Mr. Lion. Yeah, I see some zebras. But yeah, maybe there's one, maybe there's 5, there could be 1,000 of us. I only need one. Whales also kind of suck. I feel like being a whale is just a lot like, it's like having a job that starts really early in the morning. And all the other fish are just like, hey, you want to go down and check out the coral reef? You're like, no, I gotta go up to the surface and breathe. I have all the benefits of being a fish except the part where you can survive in your habitat. Sucks being a whale. World War II. I think World War II would have been a little more fun if we had named battleships after famous authors instead of just politicians. Maybe the Germans would have Have a little fun with that out in the ocean. Oh, Captain, I see there's a American ship approaching us. What's this? Oh no, it's the USS Edgar Allan Poe. Oh, never mind, they sunk themselves. Don't worry. Yep, they're just bleeding on the deck. Oh no, it's the USS Jane Austen. Oh, don't worry, they're just crying. They're weeping openly. Oh look, it's the SS Emily Dickens. It seems everyone is hiding in the bridge, looking at us very intently. I don't think we have much to worry about from them. No. Captain, it's the USS Dr. Seuss. They brought an armada. I count 1 ship, 2 ship, red ship, blue ship! The outnumbered! Guys, I'm down the board. Land on that one. Thank you so much for coming out.
Here we go, LaBorde.